said the paddles.
All right, so there's the paddles.
Okay.
So if you take your right hand and bring it down to your right leg, please, and actually just put it on your right leg.
Oh, okay.
So now come down to, let's say maybe just down to your right a little bit more, and you'll find the center console of the car. Come down to your right.
Oh, okay.
Keep going right. Keep going. There you go. So you feel that dial?
Yes.
So that's the transmission selector dial.
Okay, so that means leave that alone?
No, actually, we need to use that.
Okay.
All right. So from here, if your foot's on the foot brake, here you go. With the dial, you should be able to, as you turn it, you'll probably feel some clicks, right?
Is it still 3 to drive?
No, it's actually, so we have park, which is where it is now.
Neutral.
We have, actually, next would be reverse.
Okay.
Then neutral. Then drive. And then we have a sport mode, which is actually kind of our manual mode.
Okay.
All right. So let's just make some gear selections while we're sitting here, so you can get used to that range of motion. So good. Just turn the dial. So that's reverse.
Okay.
Turn it one more. There's neutral.
Okay.
One more.
I felt it give.
Okay. One more. There's drive.
Okay. I
now,
felt it go like that.
There you go. So now, if you try to turn it, it's probably not going to turn. So just give it a turn and just tell me what you feel. Feel the resistance, correct?
Yeah.
So now push down and turn to the right. So that puts us. It did. You can't tell. I mean, because now it's more of a visual cue.
Okay.
So what we've done now is we've accessed the manual mode. So now the paddles on the steering wheel are now active.
Okay.
Okay. If we want to go back to drive, from here, all we have to do.
Push down.
Actually, you don't have to push now. Just turn to the left. There's drive.
Okay.
Okay.
Why do you have to push down to go to sport, but you don't have to push down to go back?
So this way, you don't accidentally activate the manual mode.
Okay.
But here you can easily access the automatic mode.
Gotcha.
So
that makes sense.
That's the reason behind it, right?
That makes sense.
So we can drive the vehicle really a variety of ways.
Okay.
You know, we can drive it strictly using the paddles. We can drive it strictly using drive.
Okay.
The most efficient way, to be perfectly honest, is using the two. Right?
Combination of drive
and paddles. Right?
Okay.
So, again, we'll go with what your comfort level is and see what we get.
Okay.
All right.
What do you recommend is the, I guess, easiest way to start? My understanding of paddles, they actually came out after I went blind.
Mm-hmm.
So I know the typical video game reaction to it, and I know right